Alrighty, so this is going to be a harsh truth forecast for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around, and we're going to get straight into it. Please keep in mind this is going to be a general message. So if you want full accuracy, I do advise that you do get a personal session. All of my information will be listed below to get one if you want one with me. And we do have a sale going on right now as well. You can get a $22 session or a 15-minute video session for $22.22. So if you're interested, check that out. It's only going to be running for another couple of days. And yes, let's go ahead and get straight into it, okay? So let's see, what are the harsh truths that my Libras need to hear from now until the end of January 2020? Let's see. What harsh truths? All right, so we have two cards that flew out. We have Delight, and then we also have Standstill. So let's talk about the Delight card first. So for a lot of you, when it comes to the harsh truth, a lot of you, you're really needing to start taking in consideration of your own feelings when it comes to things that you put up with in your situation. This could be in your love life where it's like you're fed up with a lot of stuff that your partner does or isn't doing. And this is making you kind of settle for some of you for like whatever your partner does have to offer. And for a lot of you, you do need to make sure like you're getting your just due in a relationship, that you're not, again, just settling for somebody who's not doing enough for you, okay? Others of you, what I'm seeing as well, some of you, you need to take a break from working so much. Some of you, you're just always on the go to the point where you don't even have time to enjoy yourself or to, hang out with friends, family like how you used to. And the universe is saying stop working so hard, especially if it's not changing anything. Stop working so hard and take some time for some mental health. Not saying quit your job or anything like that, but if you're somebody who's like taking on a lot of overtime right now and it's been, super exhausting, you do need to consider taking some time for yourself to enjoy yourself, okay? Another thing as well, for a lot of you, you need to also take in consideration of just how joyous life is in general. Sometimes we take advantage of the fact that life is a blessing, and because our situation may not be in the best place, we tend to think of it like, oh, why am I here? But the universe is saying shift that perspective. If that is somebody, if that's something that you are having issues with, understand that you have to find the good in life even when things are not going the best, because if you focus on the bad, then you'll just get tripped up on the bad and just stay in that same cycle. Okay, now with the Standstill card, this is also about things being stagnant for some time so that you can look at it from a higher perspective. I think of this as the Hangman card when I see Standstill. This is also like self-reflection. So for a lot of you, if you have been seeing any sort of or you've been having any sort of stagnant energy, this is you guys really looking back at what you have been entertaining, what you have been just on autopilot doing as well. And for a lot of you, taking a higher perspective at your situation is going to benefit you more than anything. So for a lot of you, take a step back, look at your situation. Am I happy at this job? Am I happy in this relationship? Am I getting my just due? Things of that nature. All right, let's see what else comes out. Libras, what is the harsh truth they need to hear? Okay, so we have purification that flew out. So this is all about you really needing to also do like an energy cleanse. This reading just keeps reading energy cleanse, energy cleanse. For a lot of my Libras who are having issues with getting like an X off of your mind or just a hard time getting out of funky energy, you do need to do like an energy cleanse, whether that's going to the beach and cleansing yourself in the ocean water like that, or whether it's creating your own spiritual bath at home, whatever it may be. There's definitely some sort of cleansing that needs to take place here, okay? Another thing I am seeing as well, for a lot of you, this is also making sure that you have pure intentions with everything that you do moving forward. For a lot of you, there may have been instances where, you may have had your own reasons for doing certain things that may have, have their set reasoning behind it, or your set reasoning behind it. But you really want to make sure like you're not in a relationship because of ego, because you don't want to let go of somebody. Or, and I'm not saying, and everybody doesn't have to leave somebody. I was just saying that for anybody who's like having that issue where it's like, egotistically, you may stay in a relationship even though it's not fulfilling. And that's a big thing right here for some of you. Now, what I'm seeing with this purification as well, this is also a lot of you may need to take some time to let out your emotions. If you've been keeping it bottled up, if you don't find some sort of conducive way to get them out, you may lash out. So definitely make sure if you have been wanting to cry for a while that you allow yourself to, because it may come out at the grocery store or the park or something like that in public if you don't deal with it in a private matter. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards to kind of look more in depth in what the harsh truth is for you. What is Libra's harsh truth? What does their spirit guides want my Libras to understand to be successful moving forward from January 16th to the 31st, of the ending of the month? Libras, let's see. What's their harsh truth they need to hear? All right, so first card out, we have the Three of Pentacles. And this deck is really, really nice. I say this every time. All right, so Three of Pentacles, let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Hangman. So literally, I did talk about the Hangman earlier, so it came out. That's interesting. One more, we have the Princess of Cups. So let's get into some things. So with the Three of Pentacles, the harsh truth here is a lot of you need to understand that you need to not just put your eggs in one basket. If you're somebody who's trying to build extreme wealth, you do need to make sure that you're investing in projects that are going to be financially lucrative for you, but you may need to invest yourself in multiple projects and not just sticking to one, especially if you're trying to get some long-term wealth. Whenever I see the three of Pentacles, this is like working hard to secure multiple bags, okay? Or making sure that you're working on the mechanism of a business to secure at least one huge bag, okay? But the Three of Pentacles is usually multiple streams of income that somebody has. And for a lot of you, if you've been wanting to invest yourself in multiple ways to make money, the universe is saying go ahead and do so. Sorry, I was looking at this card really, really hard. So I'm seeing stuff about computers in here. For some of you, if you've been wanting to go to school in regards to computers, I definitely see that for you. Or if you're somebody who's into like writing books, I do see a career for you if you've actually wanted to do something of that nature, but you've been having a hard time getting that push. This is your confirmation that it's time for you to go ahead and invest yourself in those classes, or, actually take the steps necessary to do what you need to do. Now, with the Three of Pentacles as well, this is like working on your relationship. For some of you with the Queen of Wands, you could be dating a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You guys may have had a very rocky relationship up until this point. With the Queen of Wands, this person may be set in their convictions and their way of thinking. And for a lot of you, there's some hard work that needs to be done in your relationship. Okay. With the Hangman, for some of you, if there's been stagnancy, there's a need for you to really look at things from a different perspective so that you can actually get the insight needed to move forward here. Another thing I'm seeing as well. Yeah, these cards are weird. Another thing I am seeing as well, for a lot of you, if there's like a relationship where you and this person just don't communicate the way that you guys need to, again, your perspective may need to change so that you guys can actually change that. But with the Princess of Cups, I do get a sense that you guys are going to have somebody who's like still romantically interested in you, but you're really going to have to evaluate whether or not they're giving you enough for you to actually just keep wanting to push forward with this, especially with the Princess of Cups. This is love, yes, but it's coming at on a small level. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles. Again, this is love that's coming on a small level, like a small offer. Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, so whoever you guys are dealing with, they're not a king or a queen. I mean, they may be with the Queen of Wands, but what they're trying to offer you as far as a relationship, it's either they want to take things slow to fix things, or you guys are just going to keep taking things slow if you guys have never solidified it. Okay? So I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Libras, for watching. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, please make sure you leave a like. Drop a butterfly to let me know that you stayed to this point of the video. And again, if you do want to take advantage of the 15-minute video reading for 2222, make sure you go ahead and hop on that. It's going to be available for the next 3 days. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one.